Kona's back. Hey, buddy. Hey. And our team's back. I was just telling the viewers you were
back. Where have I been?
Past 2-3 weeks. Or past a couple videos is being like about this car. So you were gone for a little bit, and you were also sick this week, so I didn't want to.
I was sick. I'm a business owner. A lot of stuff happened in the past couple weeks.
You want to talk a little bit about your business?
We can do another video on it later.
Okay. Welcome back to Toys for the Boys channel, and we are today going to be modifying this car. Finally, 2019 Aston Martin Vantage. I think these couple of videos we're going to be making today are going to be very informative.
Build series.
Yeah, quote unquote build series.
Well, also informative build series because there's no videos really on anyone installing long springs on one of these.
Right.
And we don't know how to do it. Kichi also bought used parts with no manuals.
Right.
So we're flying blind. We're just going to do it, and you're going to learn from our mistakes and see what not to do.
Oh, also, thanks to Jason from PFS, because he did hook me up with Velocity AP, Lawrence springs, and Wisestack? Yes, Wisestack well valves, and then secondary cat delete pipes from Velocity AP as well. Very expensive, so we're going to be making 3 videos. The reason that is because
we're going to try to be informational and make it a how-to video, because apparently there's a lot of you guys who like these cars and have followed us since then, and we really appreciate that. But some of you guys own them or are going to own them or looking for them or have just bought one and are going to do these. So here's how to do them, kind of, sort of. We'll make sure the editing's good so you know how to do it.
Yeah, so I mean, I personally like shorter videos anyways, and like like he said, informative videos. So cut. So 3 videos out of this, more content for us, so we don't have to film for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We enjoy this. We're a little bit confused because there's no
manual. I don't even know which springs go on the front and rear. They're different weight springs, so I'm guessing the stiffer ones go up front, but we'll do some research to figure out.
Complete opposite. I think the stiff one goes in the back because more power in the back. That's my guess, but I'm probably wrong. But it's 50-50 though.
It's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
You could be right, I could be right.
It's true. Well, I think Jason just responded. Give me a second. While we figure this out, we're asking Jason, because he's asking guys from Velocity AP. So here is my off-road 2019 Aston Martin Vantage.
It's like the Porsche, is it the car?
The car, yeah.
Is it that one? You know what I'm talking about?
The car, yeah.
The lifted one, the off-roady one. We should put a roof rack on it.
It'd be kind of cool, like a ski box or something. But yes, this is the problem right now.
We are, well, that's the problem.
That's the big problem.
But we're at 29
and a half or so, just a ballpark.
It's a little less than a half.
We'll just say less than a half. We'll have a video. But this is what it looks like now. It's god awful. And what do we got here?
28 3/4.
28 3/4. Wait. So we did figure something out, which
this one's at 29.
Well, maybe that's not level. I don't know.
Oh well. This one's 29 and a half. Okay, so the back's even. The front, the right side is a smidge higher, but that could be just you pulling in weird. 3.5 fingers or so. Almost 4. Yeah, so it's really, really bad, and my tire's dirty. Thank you. Maybe we should get new wheels.
New wheels, they are coming, but I'm assuming that I'm gonna get them sometime end of March. Ouch. I know. I've been talking a lot to the guys at Forge Club. They're working hard, but they're struggling a little bit, so probably gonna be end of March. All right, so Jason from PFS, he did ask the guys from Velocity AP. Thank you. What Jason said was 21 front, 22 rear.
Believe.
So
Kichi was right.
50-50. I should work on my car now.
Go for it. I'll film you. Give me this.
Every time you guys order anything from Velocity AP, they will come with the manual. Yes, this came from Jason's car, so obviously no manual. But 21 is in the front, 22 rear. Quick question, Artine.
Arigato.
Why should some people go with Lawrence springs, and why some people should use coilovers?
If you like to keep the factory buttons, unless you're getting really expensive coilovers that have the dampening adjustability built into them, the factory ones come with like sport mode or track mode with the buttons that changes your dampening level, so the factory shock will still retain that. So if you want to just a little bit lower and keep your functional factory buttons, then I would say do Lawrence springs. Or if you're on a budget like Kichi.
I went with Lawrence springs because they're a lot cheaper. That's it. So
I tried to justify it the correct way.
So the other side took a little bit longer, then
side always takes longer.
right than we expected, but it shouldn't be too bad. You want to explain how to take them off, and then what to take them off, where things are, and then we'll go from there. Let's start from the back.
So back, you gotta pull the carpet out. Kichi did that.
Yay, I did something.
You have 3 13mm nuts up top with a connector you gotta unplug. Do not break that connector. Don't ask me why.
That side? Not broken.
Then down here, it's pretty easy. You take out the bottom bolt on the shock. You got to move a couple arms and a sway bar end link out of the way to actually fish the shock out. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You'll need a couple assortment of sizes. So up top's 13. Bottom, you will need a 21 and an 18. And that's about it once you pull off your wheel. Just a lot of struggling. And a couple Konas.
So just like our team said, just 3 nuts at the top. Don't break the clips. Just do not. Don't ask us how we did it. They are pain in the ass if you do. And, bottom bolts on the shock, and you have to move the arm and sway bar link to out of the way to get the shock out. And then up top is 13, bottom is 21, and an 18. And it's actually pretty simple.
Oh, it's a boy.
All right, everything's off.
Yeah.
That took honestly, that took like 8 minutes. Not even kidding.
Okay.
The other side took.
Zoom in over here.
Okay.
So that thing, pop it out, rest it there so you have more room.
Ahead. Okay.
And then the sway bar end link on the bottom. I'll pull it off the lower control arm just so you have room to pull the shock out.
This is a ghettoest thing ever.
Might be asking why we have a soldering gun out when we're doing suspension.
Why is that?
Don't ask.
This is obvious, I guess, for most people. Not for me, but
is it obvious?
For me it's not, but for majority of people watching this, maybe. But what have we got here, man? We weren't gonna show this because I didn't want comment sections to,
they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
All right.
So you need some fancy tools to pull this spring off. This is the new spring we put on. So this is my specialty tool to hold the shaft from spinning when you try to tighten.
Wait, let me see on this side.
The specialty tool. This is a specialty Aston Martin shaft holder.
No, it is not. Don't give him the wrong.
It is. It is part number vice grips. And then
it's actually pretty cool though.
I got my Husky socket. So if you guys look in here, there's a nut and then there's a flat spot. The special tool would grab the nut only and then have something to hold the shaft there. So I don't have that tool. So that's holding the shaft, and then this socket is custom pass-through to there. So then we just tighten it.
You took about 10-15 minutes on this earlier. What are you doing here?
So now we're just tightening it. As you see, this the shaft holder tooler. That's about it. So then you take your wire out from your pass-through socket. We're done.
All right, that was easy. I should have recorded it, but it was in different settings.
You know your job?
What? Light?
Guide.
Ah, shoot. I'm so bad with this. I'm really explaining things with my words.
Really explaining things with my words.
Like, I'm really bad at explaining. All right, what do you guys think? It's all done now. Back is done. And then just the front one. I'm actually pretty excited. So when we... Oh, well, not. I keep saying we like I'm gonna work on it. No, I don't work on it. No, I'm not. My hands are dirty somehow, but I'm not working. So
why are you wearing gloves?
I don't even, because my hands are cold. That's why.
Oh.
What? Oh, great. Nice.
They're winter rated.
Oh, there. I see it. The winter.
I thought we had to take this thing out.
This whole thing off. Which
you gotta take all this
there are
off.
3 bolts there, right? On the other each side, and then take everything off there. But we didn't have to because
you buy a piece of wood.
This is a getaway.
Ta-da!
There you go.
Wrong side.
Wrong side.
Ta-da!
Oh, there you go.
And now you have room here, here, and to the back one.
And the back one.
Not Aston's how-to video.
Yeah.
This is Artine and Kichi's how-to
All
video.
right, so quickly before you start, do you want to explain what needs to come off in the front one?
Top 3 bolts, which we showed in the last clip. And then, I don't know if you need to pull off the upper control arm, but the upper control arm bolts are not eccentric. So you don't need to do an alignment or anything if you pull them off. So I just pull them off to make taking the shock out easier. So top 3 bolts, 2 upper control arm bolts, and then the bottom shock bolt that holds the bottom of it in. And it slides out pretty easily compared to the rear.
Yeah. So he originally did on my older Porsche Cayman S, and what I said earlier was like, this looks a lot easier.
It is a lot easier.
Yeah, you were struggling a little bit, like a year or 2 years ago.
I mean, I was still struggling with this. We just didn't show it to people.
The YouTube magic, you call it?
Yeah, YouTube magic. Snap your fingers and everything's done.
Like that. Came off pretty quick. Very nice.
Watch out for that wire.
Careful that wire.
And
Nice.
it's a boy.
And it's a girl this time. You look like a Statue of Liberty. Wait, Liberty of Statue?
Lady of Liberty? Statue of Liberty?
Okay, what is it called? A Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, there you go. I said it right. All right. Great job, Mr. Artine. The car is actually a lot lowered in, like you said, it hasn't been, what, settled yet? Whatever.
No, it's settled because they're used springs, but we have to move the car back and forward so the suspension settles. But I can't even get a boot in there now.
Yeah, it's so much lower now. And obviously, the offset and everything like that, yes, I do have to get my wheels, but that's not going to be done until March. Maybe I'll get spacers. But it's honestly really, really good now. Good. I love it. The front. Nice. And yes, I don't like those wheels. So, I mean, just don't give me shit for it. Little brake.
It'll get another 1/4 inch lower once
Yeah.
you drive it back and forth.
But honestly, like, I can just, I mean, obviously, like, you know, I just see this car every day. And the fact that I can stand here and I know how low it is now. Yeah, a lot lower. An inch in the front, and then it's like an inch, like 1.43 inches in the back lowered. Something like that.
I can't put my boot in it anymore.
Yeah, no more boot. So the car looks a lot better now. Honestly, I love it. Love it. Thanks. Appreciate you. All right. Well,
Do you want to get some pictures of it outside once it's
Settled?
Settled.
just like that. And I hope that was somewhat informative for you guys. Thanks, Artine. Out of 10, what was your,
Difficulty?
difficulty out of 10?
A 6.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
not too bad. Porsche was maybe 6.5.
Porsche was like a 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not too bad then. No, you guys know. It didn't look that bad, but it did take a long time just because there's no video. So I hope this video.
If we had like some kind of YouTube video to go based off of, like the Porsche, I had an idea because I could watch a guy doing it, but apparently I'm that guy now, so at least I could help someone.
Yeah, somebody. At least one extra viewer. All right. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. Now we're gonna do secondary cat delete pipes, which is we're more excited for. So
see you next week.
Next
when
week
we're gonna be wearing the same clothes.
Same beanie, same clothes. Thank you guys for watching the video.